going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Jeff Overton, pastor of Mars Hill Baptist Church. And it's that time of year again where the hallways of the schools come alive with life. We love hearing the children go back, their laughter, their squeals, the excitement. And we want you to know at Mars Hill Baptist Church, we're praying for you as you start back to school. Whether you're in the kindergarten and starting your very first day, or whether this is your senior year, it's the last time you're going to walk the halls of that high school. We want you to know we're praying for you and we're supporting you. We're praying you have a great, productive year, a safe year, and when you come to the end of this school year, you look back and say, what a great year it's been. I also like to encourage you. We have a great children and student ministries at Mars Hill Baptist Church, and we'd love to come alongside you and help you grow in that area of your life as well. So as you begin this school year, begin knowing we're behind you, we support you, and we love you. God bless you. Have a great school year.
When it's time to build a home, remodel, or add on, Hamby Builders is this area's experienced construction company. From site selections to floors, doors, windows, trim, tile, bathrooms, and kitchen, the Hamby Builders team can make your home the home of your dreams. Hamby Builders is licensed and insured with over 20 years of experience in homes in Giles, Lawrence, Wayne, and Murray counties. Trust your home construction or light commercial project to the team with experience and integrity. Hamby Builders. Call 931-629-5264 or 931-629-9472 today.
The storm doesn't ask. It takes. It tests. It pushes everything to its limit. Some things are built different. Some things are built to last. Tested by the elements. Proven by time. Engineered for whatever comes next. Summertown Metals. Strength in every storm. Building dreams that last.
Since 1955, Evers Construction has been the company folks have trusted for residential and commercial construction projects. Today, Evers is still the leader in building and is just as committed to maintaining. From residential to commercial and industrial, Evers' team of experts stands ready to install, service, and repair all your HVAC and plumbing needs. Specializing in leak repair, maintenance, air duct cleaning and repair, air handler service, drain cleaning, gas line work, emergency unit repair, inspections, and more. Evers Construction offers a preventative maintenance package to keep your home or business cool in the summer and warm in the winter. Trained, trusted, reliable. For more information or to schedule an appointment with the pros who know, phone 931-762-3593 or visit eversconstructionco.com. Evers Construction Company in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Your regularly scheduled day to bring you breaking news out of Summertown, Tennessee, where a one-of-a-kind property has just hit the market and is turning heads all over the region. Reports confirm this is no ordinary home. We're talking about a stunning 16-acre estate featuring a modern ranch-style home with almost 3,000 square feet of single-level living space, meticulously designed for comfort and style. Sources say the property comes with its very own mother-in-law home and a 30 by 90 workshop that has an 800 square foot apartment. In the center of it all is your own private resort. A sparkling pool surrounded by an awesome pool house, a place to unwind, to entertain, and to make every day feel like you're on vacation. Opportunities like this don't stay on the market very long, so for more information, contact Stacy Springer, 931-242-9263 before the story changes. This has been your breaking news real estate update. Now back to you.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today.
For the best meal from south of the border, head to Cocina Real and Puente Grande for lunch and dinner. With a wide array of mouth-watering entrees, there's something for everyone on the menu. And you can't forget the cheese dip. They'll treat you like family, and you'll never leave hungry. Make Cocina Real Mexican Restaurant and Puente Grande Mexican Restaurant your choice for authentic cuisine, located in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
The Summit of Lawrenceburg is the premier senior and assisted living community in the region. The Summit makes it home for you or your loved one with diverse suites that welcome and encourage community, plus gathering spaces, neighborhoods, daily activities, and a wonderful staff that supports you every day.
Hi, I'm Tara Blue. I'm the new director of the Summit, and we would like to invite you and your family to come and tour our facility. We would love to see you here.
It's one of our biggest sales of the year, the Storingly Furniture Labor Day Sale. Come shop our 3-acre showroom with Labor Day savings throughout. We have a huge amount of furniture in stock and ready to be delivered, featuring famous name brand furniture from all over the world. And all in-stock outdoor furniture is on sale now. Plus our huge selection of mattresses in stock and ready to go. Plus 0% financing is available and free delivery too. Don't you miss the Storingly Furniture Labor Day Sale.
There's no job too big or too small for Gonzalez Lawn and Landscapes. Owner Chris Gonzalez works hard to make your commercial or residential properties one of the neighbors will envy. You won't find a lower price anywhere else, and that's a guarantee. We offer mowing, landscape removal, small construction jobs, and more. Our team is licensed and insured to ensure the best work for Lawrence County and surrounding areas. Your satisfaction is our goal. We won't leave until you're happy. Call today to set up a free quote.
A moment in real estate with my dad, Jeff Hood.
You know, I get asked a lot about what the market's going to do. How's the real estate market? I've been selling real estate for a long time, and nobody has a crystal ball. And you know what? When it's your time to buy or your time to sell, it really doesn't matter what the market's doing. It's your time, and you have to do something maybe. What makes a difference is the agents and the experience that go to work for you. We're Keller Williams Hood Company, located here in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. We can help.
Hood Company, powered by Keller Williams, the #1 name in real estate.
There's a reason owners Tyler and Cindy McDowell chose the name In Service for their towing business. They did because it's their goal to be in service for you on the day that you need them the most. In-Service Towing is now known far and wide for their response time because minutes matter when you're broken down, or their 24/7 availability. You can call them anytime for service. Their professional team with years of experience and their fairness, plus their know-how in dealing with the unexpected. But the thing that In-Service is known best for is how they treat their customers, and that's like family. When you need them, call them 931-843-9098.
At Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, we're proud to be locally owned and operated because we're not just a bank, we're family. When you call, you'll be greeted by a friendly representative who's ready to discuss your banking needs, as well as offer our competitive rates on CDs and money market accounts. Our loan decisions are made in-house and never sold to a secondary market because our commitment is simple. You matter to us. At Lawrenceburg Federal, we offer all the conveniences of larger banks with a personal touch. Join us at Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, where community, trust, and service come together.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
Welcome to Employee Resources Credit Union, where you're more than just a number, you're family. We provide financial solutions that rise above those of traditional banks. With roots stretching back to 1964, we've served 4 generations during constant industry changes. We're known for our low fees and incredible rates. Join us and experience the credit union difference. ERCU, not for profit, for service.
Welcome into the X Sports Network, everybody, alongside Hayden Burks. I am Taylor Plott. Thursday night high school volleyball action here between Lawrence County Lady Cats and the Spring Hill Lady Raiders. As both teams huddled up, Spring Hill just broke their huddle. Lawrence County waiting for theirs. And here we go. That one almost looked like it was going to be a mishandle. But back over for the Spring Hill return. That one's going to be tipped out of bounds and will be a Spring Hill point. That one also, yeah, that's going to be a Spring Hill point. Looked like Palm was up. Yeah, it looked like Liddy Cox was in on that. I'm not quite sure. Referee was kind of in my field of view. That one's going to be off of Liddy Cox's hand, and it actually went over the net somehow, but it goes out of bounds for another Spring Hill point, so they're up 3-0. That's going to end up being another Spring Hill point, 4-0. There's Lady Cox again. She's going to get a chance and does get a point as that is ricocheted off of a Lady Raider hand. That was Grace Kruer, who was serving for Spring Hill, by the way. Here's Garland, who is serving for Lawrence County. That's going to be, I believe, out of bounds. Yep, it will be. So Lawrence County gets on the board again, 4-2. Sent over by Hazel Slusher. And Leah Dixon tried to get that one, and actually does. Another point for the Lady Cats, 4-3. Comes Leah Dixon again. That one's going to end up finding another soft spot. And Lady Cats tied up 4-apiece. That was going to be handled by Lawrence County. Leah again, that one diving attempt on the back end. I believe that's going to be number 4, Slusher again. Handled by Garland. Set up their Slusher, and that's going to be right in the chest of Brazier. There's really nothing that she could do for it, so 5-4 Spring Hill. That's going to be wide right as Leah Dixon let that one go. Tied back up 5-apiece. As Brazier will be serving for the Lady Cats. Comes Slusher. She finds a soft spot in the Lady Cat defense. Looked like that was a quick tip at the net by Schultz. And it falls for a Lady Cat point. As Bella Grace Walker will now come in and serve for the Lady Cats. That was tried to be handled at the net by Grace Kruer. Lady Cats now up by 1, 7-6. Here comes Slusher, and she spikes it over the net for a point. Bella Grace setting it up for Leah. Diving attempt on the Spring Hill side by Izzy Fulton. I couldn't really get to it. Another Lady Cat point. As Leah Dixon serving. That was a tough handle there by Fulton. Leah, soft tap, finds a soft spot. Another Lady Cat point. So they're on a roll here now at 10-7. Somehow Spring Hill saved that one. And it's going to end up being a Spring Hill point as Grace Archer tried to get that one. But it fell down on the Lady Cat side of the net as Slusher is now serving for Spring Hill. That one goes into the net. Yeah, it's Kamaya Bryce now serving for the Lady Cats. Back into the net, another Lady Cat point. So they're getting some points off of some miscues from the Spring Hill side. Couple of balls going into the net. Yeah, Slusher tried to handle that one, but that was just a quick ricochet off of the front line. And it goes out of bounds. It's now up to a 13-8 lead for Lawrence County. Handled by Leah Dixon. That one came in hot. There's Garland. And that one hit long by Lily. I believe it's pronounced Yaya. Or Yaya. Y-A-H-Y-A. We do have a timeout. 14-8 in favor of Lawrence County Lady Cats. You're watching the X-Sports Network.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back to the X Sports Network. Taylor Plott here alongside Hayden Burks. 14-8 here in this first set in favor of Lawrence County Lady Cats. As Kamaya Bryce still serving. That goes into the net, and that'll be a Spring Hill point. 15-9, still in favor of the Lady Cats. Izzy Fulton now serving for Spring Hill. Diving attempt by Brazier. That was a quick flip over. Looks like it was in, and it was. It's a good little tip over by Grace Archer. J.C. Schultz will go back and serve. That one handled by Slusher. Quick tip over at the net. And it's a good effort by Garland. Comes Slusher. That's going to find a spot and a point. So back to a 7-point Lady Cat lead. Lady Cox kind of in between on that one. Ended up hitting backwards out of bounds. Handled by Leah. And looks like we're going to have a Spring Hill point. This is Grace Kruer who's serving for Spring Hill. That one finds a spot right by the sideline. So back to a 4-point game, and that will lead to a Lawrence County Lady Cat timeout. We'll take it with them. You're watching the X Sports Network. We'll go back to the Exports Network. Lawrence County up 17-13 here in this first set. But Spring Hill is starting to try to come back as they scored, I believe, the last 3 points. Diving attempt by Leah Dixon. There's Garland. She flips it over and finds a point for the Lady Cats. So that stops the bleeding a little bit. Back to a 5-point game. That goes out of bounds. Garland just a little long on that serve. Right into the net. Here's Brazier serving for the Lady Cats. That's going to be hit out of bounds. That was Izzy Fulton for Spring Hill and the Lady Raiders. Handled at the net by the Lady Cats. Here's Leah Dixon with their turns. Soft little flip over. Diving attempt was made by Smith, but she hit that one out of bounds. So Lady Cats now up by 7. Here's Slusher. She hits that one into the net as well. Now Lady Cats getting back on a run again as they're looking to take this first set. Handled by Slusher up at the net, and that was just a little too high for that attempt. Brazier still up there serving. That does find a soft spot, as that is Aubrey Padalo. Here's Leah. That goes into the net for another Spring Hill point. Now 23-16. Diving attempt by Garland. Gets it over the net. Spring Hill trying to return it. Another diving attempt. That goes just a tad long by Bryce. Now Spring Hill trying to claw back into this one. It's handled by Brazier. There's Liddy Cox. Quick return by Spring Hill, but now it's on their side again. Slusher. Here's Leah Dixon again. More diving bodies. And that's going to end up being spiked by Slusher, and for another Spring Hill point. Here's Leah Dixon. Slams it down. There's a Lady Cat point, one away from the first set victory. And it looks like it will be Bella Grace Walker. She'll go serve it for the Lady Cats. She does. And that will be the set point in this first one. Lady Cats take it 25-18. We'll take a quick break. Second set action coming up next on the X Sports Network.
Good Works at Home, formerly known as the Summit at Home, is a licensed non-skilled agency dedicated to helping you maintain your independence at home for as long as possible. Our compassionate and caring staff provide support in various areas, including dressing, bathing, personal hygiene, transportation, cleaning, and companionship. Please call our office about services, payment options, and long-term care policies at 931-762-2310. We look forward to assisting you with keeping your independence longer.
At Murray Regional Health, you'll find the expertise and technology available in larger cities, paired with the personalized and compassionate care you deserve. As the largest health system between Nashville and Huntsville, we have a medical staff of more than 200 physicians across an array of specialties, ranging from primary care to robotic surgery. They lead skilled teams of nurses and other clinical experts that diagnose and treat conditions with advanced technology. Murray Regional Health, where clinical excellence meets compassionate care.
Volco Auto Supply in Lawrenceburg has a legacy of being a family-owned and operated company. Since 1927, our business has grown and evolved into today's one-stop source for all your automotive supplies. But in that time, one thing has stayed the same, and that's our commitment to our customers and their needs. At Volco Auto Supply, you'll find everything for your car, truck, or even fleet of vehicles, but with good old-fashioned customer service the way it needs to be. That's Volco Auto Supply, 416 Buffalo Road in Lawrenceburg. Visit VolcoAuto.com.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretta, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back to the X Sports Network. Taylor Plott here alongside with Hayden Burks here at Ralph Benson Memorial Gym. Lady Cats up 1-0 in the set as they took that first one. And both teams getting back to their respective positions. It will be J.C. Schultz serving first for the Lady Cats as they look to go up 2-0 against the Lady Raiders of Spring Hill. Schultz with the serve. That one's going to be just a tad long. And the first point will be scored by Spring Hill. Comes Lady Cox. Soft tip over the net. This can be handled by Spring Hill. Quick return by Daniel. And Leah Dixon. That one's going to go just a tad long by Grace Kruger. Garland serving now. That's going to end up falling for another Lady Cat point as they take the lead 2-1. That was a tough one. That actually kind of got up into the face of Izzy Fulton. Here comes Slusher. That was tipped at the net by Daniel, but ended up tipping it towards the ground. That was tipped right over net. Diving tip by Brazier. It was saved. And that's going to end up being a point for Lady Cats from Leah Dixon. So good effort there on the Lawrence County side. Slusher, that's going to be in. She's been one of the bright spots for Spring Hill tonight. That's going to be kind of off the side of the hand, it looked like, by Tibbs. That's going to be just a tad long by Bryce. So Spring Hill taking a 5-4 lead now. Bryce. That's going to be in for Lady Cat point. So tie back up 5 apiece. And Bella Grace Walker coming to serve for the Lady Cats. Slusher and Bella Grace kind of a little bit out of her reach. Hazel Slusher serving, diving attempt. I believe that was Tibbs again, and it was. Bella Gray setting up for Leah Dixon. Handled by Slusher on the Spring Hill end. Back up at the net, Leah again. Slusher had to get that one back over and does. Quick flip over, falls for a Lady Cat point. At the net was Archer. Leah Dixon now serving. Now barely got over the net, diving attempt. Slusher having to handle it. That one's going to go long though. More diving attempts. That's going to end up being 4 hits though for Spring Hill. going to go just outside of the line. So Spring Hill regains the serve, and everything's tied back up now. So scoreboard, ours has 8-8, but the scoreboard has 9-7. There it goes. Now it's 8-8. Grace setting it up for Garland. Hers was immediately rejected. Here's Spring Hill and Slusher. That one's going to go out of bounds, though. That's going to find a soft spot. It's a good find by Aubrey Patillo. There's Garland up at the net, quickly rejected by Spring Hill. Here's Slusher. Leah's going to have to get it over for Lawrence County. She does. Diving attempt by Leah, saved it, but right at the net, falls for a Spring Hill point. So back and forth we go in this second set, 10-9. As looks like it's Paisley Fulton who's serving. And that's going to be another Lady Raider point. There's Destiny Daniel finding a good spot. That's Schultz hitting it right into the net. Here's Lady Cox. Right at the net. A couple of Spring Hill players couldn't really get a handle on that one. So back to a 1-point Lady Raider lead. Here's Slusher. Handled by Schultz, or excuse me, that was Garland. Diving attempt by Brazier. Quick flip over. That's going to end up falling. Good find by Schultz. Quick spike over by Slusher. That's another point. She's been really, really good for Spring Hill today. A lot of points coming from her. There's Destiny. That goes into the net, unfortunately. Here's Leah Dixon spiking it down on the line, but just wide of it. Here's Leah again, quick flip over, diving attempts by a couple of Spring Hill players. Up the net is Slusher. Here's Garland. Slusher again, rejected at the net. I believe that was Daniel. As that one falls for a Lady Cat point. 15-13. Lady Cats down by 2. That's going to be just a little bit long. So back to a 3-point second set. It's going to be served into the net by Kruger. And Bella Grace serving once again for the Lady Cats. Slusher's attempt hit off of the hands of Leah Dixon and went out of bounds. Hazel Slusher's serve tipped off the top of the net. Leah Dixon with the return. That's going to end up being a Lady Cat point after Izzy Fulton couldn't return that one inbounds. Another Lady Cat point. They're down by 1. Here comes Slusher again for Spring Hill, handled by Leah Dixon. Bella Grace setting it up for Garland. That's going to end up going out of bounds, and that will be a Spring Hill point. Spring Hill up by 2, 18-16 in the second set. Bella Grace setting it up for Garland. Diving attempt. There's who are they going to call on this one? That's going to be a Lawrence County point. And that was Patillo for Spring Hill. That's Kamai Bryce now serving for the Lady Cats. Down by 1, 18-17. That one looked like it was getting close to being long, but that was an attempt by Izzy Fulton. Went backwards. All tied up at 18 apiece. Slusher. That's going to go just a little long. Excuse me. I'm saying in. As we get an argument, as the side judge, one of them said out, but the referee said in. That goes into the net. That was Paisley Fulton. So back up, tied up, 19. as J.C. Schultz now serving for the Lady Cats. Oh, the miscommunication on Spring Hill's side. That looked like it was an easy one to get to. Now attempt by Fulton. And that was another one into the net, 21-19. And we got a timeout, 21-19 here in the second set in favor of the Lawrence County Lady Cats. You're watching the X Sports Network.
Here at Fields and Brown Barbershop, legacy means a lot. We're trying to fill big shoes left by my two uncles and my grandfather, where every haircut came with conversation and every customer left a little taller than when they walked in. The barbershop is about pride. It's about knowing your barber knows your name and your story. Come see us at Fields and Brown Barbershop, where tradition never goes out of style. 3 generations, 1 legacy, your barbershop.
Nobody makes hauling more affordable than C&D Hauling. Serving southern Middle Tennessee and northern Alabama, they supply premium materials like asphalt, sand, gravel, and much more for whoever needs it, like contractors, builders, or homeowners. Call today for a free quote.
And we're back to the X Sports Network. Taylor Plott here alongside Hayden Burks. 21-19 here in this second set. Lady Cats looking to go up 2-0 against the Spring Hill Lady Raiders. Serving will be J.C. Schultz once again. It's handled by Fulton. And Leah Dixon, her attempt goes out of bounds. That one's going long, 22-20. And Garland now serving for the Lady Cats. Handled by Slusher up at the net. That goes into the net, unfortunately, for Spring Hill. Lady Cats 2 points away from taking this second set and taking a command into this match. Handled by Fulton. Up at the net. And it looks like it goes out of bounds. Leah Dixon's attempt. Leah Dixon. Diving attempt by Fulton. Brazier saving that one. Here's Lady Cox. Here's a Spring Hill return. Diving attempt by Brazier. Destiny Daniel tried to save that one, but Slusher was right there for a quick return. 23-22. And we got a timeout on the court. We'll take it with them, 23-22 in favor of the Lady Cats right now in the second set. You're watching the X Sports Network.
Shop McMaster's Home Gallery for furniture, appliances, and more. And shop quality, shop convenience, shop service, shop local. A family-owned business with a long history of serving the region. We're a one-stop home furnishings destination. We feature brands you know, competitively priced, backed by professional installation and service. You can trust that we'll take good care of you before and after the sale. For your home, shop smart. Shop McMaster's Home Gallery today.
And we'll go back 23-22. Lady Cats with a 1-point advantage right now, trying to take this second set. Spring Hill has the serve right now. Here comes Leah Dixon. That's going to be returned at the net by Slusher. Good block And we're all tied up at 23 apiece. Diving attempt by Garland. Slusher with the return, and she does again. And Spring Hill now takes a 1-point lead. And another timeout. So we'll step aside from the action. 24-23 in favor of the Lady Raiders. You're watching the Exports Network.
Back to school equals back to big savings at Heritage Automotive in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Score 0% financing on select models and up to $15,000 off MSRP on new 1,500 trucks. Over 150 used vehicles, all priced to move and below market value. Need service? Our expert team is ready, and we've got loaner vehicles to keep you moving while we work. Hurry into Heritage Automotive, where the deals are hot and the savings are huge.
Heritage Automotive. Expect more, experience the difference.
Welcome back to the Exports Network. Spring Hill clawed their way back. Now they have a 1-point advantage and set point here. 24-23 as they look to even this matchup at 1 set apiece. As Fulton will be serving for the Lady Raiders. Diving attempt by Leah Dixon. That's going to end up falling for a Spring Hill point, and they take that second set. 25-23. We'll step aside. Third set coming up. All tied up at 1. You're watching the Exports Network.
Welcome to the newly remodeled Brass Lantern. For over 30 years, we've been serving delicious food to excellent people. Brass Lantern takes pride in authenticity, serving fresh, homemade food to please any member of the family. From mouth-watering to one-of-a-kind steaks served with gourmet marinade, to salad with our signature honey mustard dressing, specialty fruit tea, drafts, and much more. Our food is always prepared daily. Whether you come in with friends or family, you'll appreciate that fresh is better.
Financial advisor Scott Beasley knows time spent with family is everything. As a founder of Beasley Wealth Management, his mission is to give clients the freedom to enjoy time with family without the burden of financial concerns. A local of Lawrenceburg, Scott deeply values building relationships with clients, ensuring they make informed decisions concerning asset management, tax planning, and retirement planning. Offering a free initial consultation, Beasley Wealth Management helps clients pursue their aspirations with confidence.
Let me tell you about a place that has it all for your home, bedroom, kitchen, lawn, and more. It's a home-owned and home-operated business that's been around for over 70 years, so you know they're doing something right. At Swap and Shop Center in Lawrenceburg, you'll find top name brands for every room of your house, and top brands for the outside too. Looking for appliances, televisions, couches, safes, bedding, mowers, and well, the list goes on. So make the drive today to 824 North Military Avenue in Lawrenceburg and be treated right.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back to the Exports Network. Taylor Pratt here alongside Hayden Burks. 1-1, tied up set-wise here between the Lawrence County Lady Cats and the Spring Hill Lady Raiders. The Lady Cats took the first set, and Spring Hill returned the favor and took the second set. It will be Spring Hill serve as Paisley Fulton gets a serve, and here it is. Leah Dixon having to send that one over from way back. And it's going to be rejected at the net by Destiny Daniel. Good defensive play by the Lady Cats, and they get on the board first. Ava Scott Garland serving now. Here's Leah Dixon. She finds a soft spot. 2-0 Lady Cats. Destiny, nope, it was Leah Dixon trying to get that one over, but couldn't. 2-1 in favor of the Lady Cats. Savannah Fulton now serving. She gets a point for Spring Hill. Got 3 Fultons on the roster for Spring Hill. Got Paisley, Izzy, and Savannah. Diving attempt by Brazier, and it's going to go out of bounds. And it's now 3-2 in favor of the Lady Raiders. That was returned at the net by Slusher and falls for another Spring Hill point. Here comes Leah Dixon with some emphasis on that one. Gets a point, ties things up. Or excuse me, gets within 1 point, 4-3. That was returned at the net. Couldn't really tell who that was. I think that might have been Bryce. Bryce or Dixon. Both of them were kind of right there. Now we're tied up at 4 apiece. There's Slusher. That goes out of bounds. Another Lady Cat point. That one is down. Slusher again. Spring Hill ties it back up at 5. That was attempt by Leah Dixon, just a little long as well. Attempt by Leah goes out of bounds. Spring Hill taking a 2-point lead here in this third set. That goes into the net. Going to get the serve back to the Lady Cats. Slusher again. Bella Grace saves that one up at the net. As I believe that was Bryce. And we get a point for Spring Hill. That's Tibbs. As that tip kind of went down instead of up. That one's hit up good. Here's Leah Dixon. And that's going to be another Spring Hill point. That one goes in bounds. 10-6. And Brazier couldn't really get to that one. And Spring Hill taking an advantage. That's going to lead to a timeout by Lawrence County. We'll take it with them. 11-6 here in this third set. You're watching the Exports Network.
Pat's Cafe and Catering has been proudly serving customers in Lawrenceburg since 1987. For 4 generations, our family-run cafe has served up delicious breakfast and lunch favorites with friendly service and a welcoming atmosphere. We also offer full-service catering and can help to make your next party or event a success. For great food and friendly faces, visit us today at Pat's Cafe and Catering.
Welcome back to the Exports Network. 11-6 in favor of the Lady Raiders of Spring Hill here in this third set. And Spring Hill has the serve right now. And the Cats need to get something going. Try to avoid going down 2-1. That's going to end up being a point for the Lady Cats. Now Leah Dixon serving for Lawrence County. That's going long. Serve back to Spring Hill, 12-7. As Hazel Slusher serving once again for Spring Hill. That goes into the net. Serve back to Lawrence County. Slusher, that was kind of an awkward angle. That could be a good attempt by Spring Hill. Another point for the Lady Cats. That's going to go long by Bryce. Comes Destiny Daniel. That's going to go out of bounds for a Lady Cat point off of a tip. 13-10. That's going to go out of bounds for another Lady Cat point, 13-11. Schultz serving for Lawrence County. Diving attempt by Slusher. Brazier with a diving attempt. Another diving attempt. Leah gets it over. Another attempt. Schultz. That's going to fall for a point. Or almost. It looked like it did. Yep, it did. Here's the call. Destiny Daniels. Slusher tried to save that one. She does. That's going to go out of bounds. Tie things up at 13 apiece. And it looks like we'll have a Spring Hill timeout. We'll take it with them. Tied up at 13 apiece here in this third set. You're watching the X Sports Network.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
We'll go back to the X Sports Network, tied up at 13 apiece here in this third set. Set's also tied at 1 apiece. Lady Cats clawing back in this one. Team 13 now. Lady Cats, Schultz still serving. That one goes into the net and tied things up at 14. Lady Cox, another chance here for Lawrence County. Leah Dixon. And that's going to go out of bounds by Schultz. Kind of a tough play right there. As Destiny Daniel finding the point. 15-15. That's going to be just a tad long. Comes Leah Dixon. Diving attempt by Fulton. That's going to end up falling for a Lawrence County point. Another point for the Lady Cats. Holy cow. Brazier serving for the Lady Cats. They're up 17-16. Needing this crucial third set. That's going to be in on the backside of the, towards the back line. 17-17. Hard attempt by Leah Dixon. That's going to end up falling for a point. For that one got hit out of bounds on the Spring Hill side. That Bella Gray setting it up. That's actually going to be tipped over one of the players, one of her teammates. Back tied up 18-18. Another point for the Lady Cats. That's going to be in. Garland found that one. That's a quick flip over by Slusher. Here's Lawrence County, Leah Dixon. That's going to be in as well. She finds a spot in the back corner. And that's going to lead to a Spring Hill timeout. 21-18 in favor of the Lawrence County Lady Cats in this third set. You're watching the Exports Network.
Make your property rock and roll with services from G&S Excavating, specializing in white sand, compost, mulch, topsoil, landscape gravel, and steel landscape edging. Turn to the pros who know how to make your project shine with years of experience. The best part is they're locally owned and operated. Choose from a vast selection of mulch and rock from their conveniently located facility at number 3 Valley Road in Lawrenceburg, just off Buffalo Road. Phone 931-279-3841 and get started today.
Welcome back to the Exports Network here in this third set, 21-18 in favor of the Lady Cats. They've rattled off several points here to take this lead. And they got the serve, and it's Leah Dixon. Slusher at the net. And she'll find a point. This crucial point for the Lady Raiders. That's going to go out of bounds. Garland almost thought about getting that one, but let it go. Now Kamaya Bryce serving for the Lady Cats. Slusher into the net. Another point for the Lady Cats. That was kind of up towards Leah Dixon's head. Wasn't able to get a good handle on that one. As nice flip over for Spring Hill. They're trying to come back here, down by 2. Here's Leah Dixon, stopped at the net. Spring Hill down by a point now. And timeout for Lawrence County. We'll take it with them. 23-22. Lady Cats have the 1-point lead. You're watching the X Sports Network.
Bring your outdoor dreams to life at Loretto Nursery and Landscaping. This one-stop shop can help you get your project done from start to finish. Go see for yourself. They have a wide variety of plants, from tropicals to ferns and trees, plus hanging baskets. What they have to offer goes beyond what looks good. They also supply concrete, mulch, compost, and drainage culverts. Don't forget about their on-lot buildings and chicken coops. You think that's all? You can also stop by to fill up your propane tank. Loretto Nursery and Landscaping has you covered. Stop by 409 South Military Street.
Welcome back to the X Sports Network. 23-22. Lady Cats holding on to a 1-point lead here in this crucial third set. And tied up, 23-23.
Let's get it back. Let's go.
Action at the net. Spring Hill trying to respond. Leah Dixon. There's Bella Grace and Howard Garland. And that's going to go out of bounds. Crucial point for the Lady Cats. They are 1 point away from taking this third set. And they got the serve. Schultz now serving. Handled by Slusher right at the net. And it's going to fall for Lady Cat point. Couldn't tell who it was. Maybe it was Destiny Daniel. Yes, it was. And she gets the set point in that third set. Lady Cats up 2-1 going to the fourth set. We'll have more after these short breaks on the X Sports Network.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we provided outstanding residential and commercial services through Southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air. When you need us, we'll be there.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Jack Davis Insurance, located at 201 West Gain Street in Lawrenceburg, has you covered through life's obstacles. Jack Davis specializes in group insurance for businesses and institutions of all sizes. With coverage for life, accidents, cancer, critical illness, short-term disability, dental, and vision, Jack Davis can customize a plan to meet every need. Now available Medicare plans for seniors. Contact Paige Davis at 931-492-9284 today for Medicare Supplement, Medicare Advantage, and prescription drug plan insurance. Serving Lawrence and surrounding counties since 1987, call the team at Jack Davis Insurance today at 931-242-5225.
Comprehensive care with a compassionate touch. That will always be the guarantee at Encompass Healthcare in Etheridge, Tennessee. Whether you're looking for primary or urgent care, x-ray services, or weight loss treatments, the team at Encompass is equipped to serve your needs today. The doors are open Monday through Thursday from 8 to 5 and from 8 to noon on Fridays. Make an appointment with providers Kendra Brown, Tori Cox, or Ellie Brown today. That's Encompass Healthcare, located on Highway 43 North in Etheridge, next door to Chapman Tire.
Welcome back to the Exports Network. Lady Cats took that crucial third set, 25-23. And they lead now 2-1 going into this fourth set. (15-4). The Cats get the first point of this fourth set. You probably heard me say 15-4. I was actually referring to a Phillies Braves game. Hayden was wondering what the score was. Not looking good for the Bravos right now. Slusher diving attempt by Brazier, but that one goes out of bounds. And that one's going to be mishandled by Brazier. So 2-1 Spring Hill. There's Lady Cox. That one stopped at the net. That's going to be a point for Spring Hill. There's Lady Cox again. And that one, miscommunication between Schultz and Cox. There's Garland. Brazier stopped that one. Quick flip over. It looks like we'll have a point for Spring Hill, and they're up 5-1. That goes into the next net, by Fulton. So Lady Cats get a point. Garland serving. Here's Schultz at the net. Leah Dixon. That's going to end up being up. They got it over. I thought that was more than 3 hits. Another attempt by Dixon. Leah again. That one actually goes out of bounds. That's going to be a point for Spring Hill. And it looked like Spring Hill hit 4 times, but they didn't call it. Soft tip by Leah. Here's Spring Hill return. That's going to be long. As that was Malia Smith. Diving attempt. That was Tibbs. It falls for a Spring Hill point, 7-3. That's going to be in the net. Hazel Slusher served that one. Leah back at the net. That's going to go out of bounds for another Lady Raider point. Four-point lead for Spring Hill in this 4th set, as they need to have it to force a 5th set. That's going to go out of bounds. Serve and point back to the Lady Cats. That was a great find by Archer. The Cats get back within 2. Comes Garland. That will drop. And Lady Cats tied up 8 apiece. As they've rattled off several points here to claw back into it. And it's handled by Fulton. And miscommunication between Brazier and Garland. Here's Leah Dixon. Dive attempt by Fulton up at the net. And it's going to be a point for the Lady Cats. That's going to be hit right to the net by Bryce. So Spring Hill regains the lead and the serve. Here's Garland, rejected by Spring Hill, but here's Slusher again. Garland, another rejection by Slusher. That's going to fall for a Spring Hill point as they go up by 2. Savannah Fulton serving for the Lady Raiders. Handled by Brazier, diving attempt. Here comes Leah. Handled by Fulton. Up the net is Slusher. That's going to go out of bounds off of Brazier. Barely tip over the net. Another point for Spring Hill, so they're extending their lead now by 4. Here's Schultz. Destiny Daniel flip over. Finds a point. Crucial point for the Lady Cats. Garland sends it over for the Lady Cats. Slusher, quick flip, handled. Garland again. Garland, another attempt. That one's blocked. Point back to Spring Hill. Blocked by Daniel. Slusher, good stop by Brazier. And Garland's hit goes out of bounds. And timeout for the Lady Cats as they're down by 5 here in this 4th set. We'll take it with them on the X Sports Network.
For over 50 years, Southern Tennessee Regional Health System Lawrenceburg has been a cornerstone of care in Lawrence County. From cardiology to orthopedics, general surgery, primary care, and women's health, we offer compassionate expert care close to home. Our ER is now stronger than ever with more providers, chest pain accreditation, and our newest Joint Commission stroke accreditation because every second matters. Generations have trusted us for compassionate care and medical excellence. Faster, trusted, accredited emergency care with hometown heart.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back to the X Sports Network. 15-10 in favor of the Spring Hill Lady Raiders as they look to try to take this 4th set and force a 5th set. Lady Cox. That goes just out of bounds. 6-point lead for Spring Hill. Izzy Fulton still serving for the Lady Raiders. As after Lawrence County rattled off several points, now they're doing the same. And they'll add to it. Schultz setting it up for Garland. And she'll find a point. Crucial one for the Lady Cats, 17-11. And Garland will take the serve. Here's Slusher. Stopped at the net. As Dixon and Daniel. Leah Dixon just out of bounds. Another point for Spring Hill, diving attempt. That was Garland. And goes out of bounds, 19-11. 8-point advantage for the Lady Raiders. Here's Leah Dixon. Soft flip. Handled by Spring Hill. Slusher, that's going to go out of bounds. Morris County another point and make it back to a 6-point deficit. Slusher sends it over for the Lady Raiders. Here comes Leah Dixon. And she finds another point. Lady Cats trying to make a comeback, down by 5. Leah Dixon again. That's out of bounds again. Lady Cats continuing. Timeout. Spring Hill, 19-16. They still maintain the lead here in this fourth set. You're watching the X Sports Network.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary care by One Stop Medical at its best.
Welcome back to the X Sports Network. 19-16, Lawrence County Lady Cats trying to make a comeback, down by 3 in this fourth set. Leah Dixon, quick flip. Handled by Spring Hill. Another chance for Leah. Diving attempt. Spring Hill saves it. And just a tad out, so that will be a point for the Lady Raiders. 20-16, back to a 4-point lead for them. As Hazel Slusher will be serving. She's done a fantastic job for the Lady Raiders today. Leah getting multiple opportunities. Leah, soft tip, finds one. Good job of the Lady Cats. Looks like we got another timeout for Spring Hill. We'll take it with them. 2017, they still have the lead. You're watching the X Sports Network.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back alongside Hayden Burks. I'm Taylor Plott. 20-17, Spring Hill Lady Raiders having this lead in this fourth set, but Lawrence County trying to get their comeback going again as they're back within 3. Bella Grace Walker serving for the Lady Cats. Slusher, that's going to be long. 20-18. That's going to be hitting to the net. Another point for the Lady Cats. They're within 1. Bella Grace setting up for Leah. That's going to be in. Tied up at 20. Lady Cats looking to take the lead. Slusher's going to be in. 21-20. That's going to end up being long on the serve. Back up 21 apiece. Leah Dixon serving. Leah again. Handled by Slusher. Slusher again. That's going to be off of Bella Grace. Backwards. Had some discussion there. 22-21, Spring Hill, and not only the lead, but also the serve. Bella Grace setting it up. Actually goes back into the net. 23-21, now a 2-point Spring Hill lead. And we got a timeout. Lawrence County will take it with them on the X Sports Network.
Hey everyone, this is Landon Saunders.
And this is Nate Patterson with Cloud9 Fiber.
We're excited to finally be able to offer Lawrenceburg our blazing fast, reliable, and affordable fiber internet services.
If you're looking for a more reliable and more affordable provider, we at Cloud9 Fiber have you covered.
Plans start at $50 a month, and we can offer up to a gigabit to your home or business.
We are excited to be able to offer your first month of service entirely free. We encourage you to sign up on cloud9fiber.com or by calling 931-201-9098 so we can help you make the switch today.
Welcome back to the Exports Network. 23-22. Lady Raider lead in this fourth set. They need to win it to force a fifth set. And that will be Paisley Fulton serving it for Spring Hill. Her serve is handled by Brazier. Here's Garland. Stopped at the net. Garland again, stopped at the net. That's going to fall for a Spring Hill point. They're 1 point away from facing a fifth set. That's going to go long. So Lawrence County down by 2 with the serve. Great job at the net. I believe that was Destiny Daniel. 24-23. Kamaya Bryce serving it. Leah Dixon, that one's handled by Slusher. Here's Slusher again. Diving attempt by Bella Grace. That's going to fall for a Spring Hill point, and we will be going to a fifth set here in Lawrenceburg. We'll take a break, and we'll be back here with the fifth set on the Exports Network.
LUS is committed to our customers, from providing and maintaining energy-efficient utility services to friendly, helpful customer service. LUS is there. At LUS, we're always challenging everything we know, every day. We strive to improve efficiency and reliability while focusing on our responsibility to our customers and the community. It's our promise to provide dependable service to our customers every time. Because we don't just work in Lawrence County, we live here too.
At C&B Linen, fast, friendly, and reliable service is our promise to you. Because you're not just a customer, you're family. From multi-use linen to branded floor coverings and a complete range of cleaning supplies, C&B Linen is here to make sure you have everything you need. From our high-quality products to our fast, friendly, and reliable service, you'll experience the difference with C&B Linen. Because you're not just a client, you're part of our family. You'll be winning with C&B Linen.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available on the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
At Smith Tax and Business Service, we offer many services. Along with personal income tax prep, we also offer tax preparation for corporations and partnerships. If you're a small business and looking for some extra help, give us a shout and we'll get you fixed up. Call Mary Beth Smith, Marion Matthews, Brooklyn Bates, or Michelle Staggs to find out how we can help you. Located at 208 Pulaski Street, phone 931-244-6633.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back to the X Sports Network alongside Hayden Burks. I'm Taylor Plott. And the final crucial fifth set here between the Lawrence County Lady Cats and the Spring Hill Lady Raiders. Lawrence County got the first set of the match. Spring Hill responded. Lawrence County then responded again. Take a 2-1 set lead. And then that last set, Spring Hill got it done 25-23 to face a fifth and final set. J.C. Schultz serving first for the Lady Cats. That looked like that was a reach over or something. Maybe someone hit the net, and that's going to be a point for Spring Hill. Izzy Fulton serving for the Lady Raiders. Garland, that's going to end up being returned at the net by Spring Hill. So they're up 2-0. There's Lady Cox. That one's going to go out of bounds. Lawrence County point. And Garland taking the serve. Yeah, it's going to be handled by Garland towards the back. Sent over by Brazier. Here's Slusher. That's going to be out of bounds. Tied up at 2. Diving attempt by, that was Garland. Sent over, I believe that was Destiny Daniel. 3-2, Lady Cat advantage. Slusher kind of had a bad jump on that one, kind of mistimed it. 2-point Lady Cat lead. Sent rejection at the net by Daniel. She's been huge in these last 2 sets. Timeout, Spring Hill, 5-2, Lady Cat advantage. We'll take the timeout with them. You're watching the X Sports Network.
Since opening our doors in 1904, Builtwell Bank has existed to be the local economic engine for the communities we serve. No matter if you're buying a car, saving for retirement, or finally buying that forever home, Builtwell Bank is here to help. From personal checking and savings accounts to a full suite of business and commercial banking with treasury management services, we'll make sure you'll have a dedicated Builtwell banker that understands your unique needs and stands by you every step of the way. No matter where you are in Tennessee or Northwest Georgia, there's likely a Builtwell Bank location nearby. Come see us and let our dedicated financial team help you with all of your banking needs. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to the X Sports Network. 5-2. Lawrence County, a Lady Cat lead here in this 5th and final set, as they will look to continue the momentum. Garland still serving for the Lady Cats. Spring Hill got up 2-0, and then Lady Cats have 5 unanswered points. And that one's going to be tipped off and gone out of bounds. So Spring Hill does end the run there. As Grace Crewer serving for the Lady Raiders. Here's Leah Dixon. That's going to be a point. Brazier serving. Here's Slusher. Set up for Leah Dixon. Diving bodies. Good effort by both sides. Brazier sends it over. Leah Dixon gets another point. Her and Destiny Daniel have been crucial in this, not only last set, but last couple of sets. Seven to 3, 4-point Lady Cat lead. That goes off of the hand of Slusher. Funky out of bounds. 8 to 3. Lady Cats taking command here in this 5th and final set. And that goes into the net. Not a good serve by Brazier. 8 to 4. Serve goes back to Spring Hill. Oh yeah, that's diving attempt by Spring Hill. As that was Crewer. Lady Cat point again. And Bella Grace Walker getting ready to serve for Lawrence County. Leah spiking it for another point. 10 to 4. Quick flip over. Bella Grace having to save it. And it is saved over the net. Wow. And that goes into the net by Slusher. 11 to 4. And it looks like we'll have a timeout. And we will for Spring Hill. We'll take it with them. Lady Cats in full advantage and full momentum here. Up 11 to 4 this 5th set. You're watching the X Sports Network.
The Raptor Series from Hustler Turf. A premium line of residential mowers designed with a wide stance for operator comfort, a one-piece 11-gauge steel frame and welded steel deck for added durability, finished off with premium Kawasaki V-twin power. We are Hustler Turf, and this is Hustler Country.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back. Lawrence County Lady Cats trying to win this 5th and final set. Taking control right now, 11 to 4. Bella Grace Walker, that one goes out of bounds with that serve. 11-5, and the serve goes back to Spring Hill, and it will be Hazel Slusher, I believe. Yes. Nope. Pardon me, it's going to be Savannah Fulton. Her serve barely clears the net. Bryce sends it over for Lady Cats. Rejected at the net. That was Leah Dixon and Bryce right there with it. Barely tipped over the net. And that one does hit the net. And that's going to be another point for the Lady Cats. 2 away from the win. They are in full control right now. Slusher handled by Dixon. As Bryce tried to get that one over but couldn't. That's into the net. 1 point away for a win for the Lady Cats. It will be Kamaya Bryce serving as Destiny Daniel comes back in. She's been huge these last couple of sets. That's going to be just long. So Springs Hill still hanging in there, down by 7. But it's going to be set point from now on until, or unless Spring Hill gets to 14 points. They'll have to rattle off 7 in a row. Here's Garland. Slusher. Rejected. Point for the Lady Cats. That's the game. As they win that 5th and final set, 15-7. Back and forth they went all match long. Lady Cats took the first one. Spring Hill took the second one. Lady Cats the third. Spring Hill returned that with the 4th. And finally, Lady Cats come away 15-7 here in this 5th and final set and take it 3-2. So for Hayden Burks, I'm Taylor Plott. Thanks for watching high school volleyball here on the X Sports Network. Have a good Thursday evening.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.